You know, I brought up us talking this over back at the alienage, and you were like, do you know who I am? Now all of a sudden you're like, surely we can talk this over. Now all of a sudden, because he knows I can actually fight, now all of a sudden he's changed his tune. Do you really think you can talk your way out of this, Vaughn?
Please, just
Shiani.
get me out of here. I want to go home.
Oh, what did you do to her, you monster?
Think for a minute. Kill me and you ruin more lives than just your own. By dawn, the city will run red with elven blood. Think about it. You know how this ends. Or we could talk this through. Now that you have my undivided attention.
Oh yeah, it only took going through all the guards in your castle in order for you to get, in order to get your attention. How dare you threaten us?
Last chance. Kill me and destroy everything you care about. Or hear me out and change your life for the better.
But cousin, what if he's right? They'll purge the alienage again.
Fine. Talk fast, Vaughn.
Here's our situation. You are skilled, obviously. We fight here. Perhaps you could even manage to kill us. My father won't let that go. Your pigsty of an alienage will be burnt to the ground. Or you turn and walk away, with 40 sovereigns added to your
You're
purses.
bribing me? You're offering
You take
me a
that
bribe?
money and leave Denerim tonight. No repercussions, and you can go wherever you like.
Wow. Wow, you can actually say I accept your deal. Huh. What about the women? Will you let them go?
The women stay.
Oh, no. No,
They'll
no,
go
no,
home
no,
tomorrow.
no.
Slightly worse for wear.
No, that's where you
And
lost
you'll be
your
long
deal,
gone.
pal.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
Ha! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
Yeah, this guy has it coming.
Wouldn't we all
He had
get
it
along,
coming.
No? Of course.
Yes! I got it myself.
And so I shall. Of course.
That guy had it coming.
We did it! We're okay! He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin.
What's important is that Shiani is safe.
I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Yes, go find the rest of them. Hold on a second. Oh, no. Alright. Level up. Okay. Load the belt. There we go. Poor Shiani. Oh, man. Of course he picked on her because of when she hit him with the bottle earlier.
Don't leave me alone. Please,
Poor Shiani.
please take me home.
Oh, gosh. Everything's gonna be alright.
So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's everywhere. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all?
Yes, I did. Not just them, all the humans who hurt you.
Good. Good.
No one messes with my family and gets away with it.
Is she going to be all right?
I don't know. I have a feeling she doesn't. They may not know what he did to her. Huh. So I'll try and not let them know how bad it probably was. She's all right, but where is Nessiara? There she
I'm
is.
fine. Your friend got the worst of it. They said they were saving us for later.
Jeez.
Can't believe you came for me.
Huh. I couldn't just let them hurt you.
Thank you.
We should go. Soon. As in
I'm
now.
such a knight in such a white knight, a knight in shining armor. Yes, I've had enough of this place.
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
Same here. Who knows what repercussions are going to come from this, though, but that guy was just such a... It's hard to find an adequate word to describe just how low that guy was.
You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
I see. Would you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Vaughn's dead.
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Perhaps we should, here are the different things you could say. Hide out there until things blow over, and when you may need to leave Denerim. We'll fight them. Perhaps we should try to find the Dalish.
I might be able to help you, if that's truly your wish.
The guards are here!
If we could find the Dalish, I'm sure they could help.
Don't panic.
They could help us hide.
Let's
or
see
help
what comes
protect
of
us.
this.
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done.
Oh boy.
The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
I could say it was Sora's Emmy. No. I could stay silent, or I could just take the blame and spare Soros. I honestly don't remember what happens if I just pick stay silent. I think I recall that this may be the best option. Honestly don't remember what happens if you pick stay silent. It was my doing.
You expect me to believe one man did all of that?
We are not all so helpless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage.
Huh.
This elf will wait in the dungeon until the Arl returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
Duncan to the
What is
rescue.
it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription.
Whoa.
I remove this prisoner into my custody.
Whoa. You can do that?
Son of a tie-down. Very well, Grey Warden. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men on the streets before this news hits. Move out!
Wow.
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
Wow. But what's going to happen here?
For the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
So yeah. So now begins where we just talk to everyone, say goodbye. Start with Valendrian.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
I look forward to being a Grey Warden.
You were the reason he came here. Perhaps it's for the best.
Sword,
If
your
you'll
sword
excuse
is in the
me,
way.
I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one.
Or your weapon. I
And
think it's a
may it
mace,
keep you.
actually. Soros?
Thank you.
You really saved my hide back there.
I did what was right.
As you always do. Well, I'd like to follow your example.
Huh.
No more daydreaming. I'm settling down. Valora's a good woman, and she has ideas on making life better for everyone here. Your father had the women take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go?
Of course.
Good luck, cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids.
Huh.
It's just official now.
Okay. Yeah, we better go to our house and say goodbye to our family before leaving.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Sorry, Dad. But, you know, it was either that
this is
or
what the
they would
Maker
have
has
killed me.
planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
You're not pleased?
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take care, my son. Be strong and wise. And, well, you know, we'll all miss you.
Aw, I'll miss you too, Father. Better go see Shiani. Oh, but Laura and,
There you are. Nessiara, your betrothed has returned.
Oh,
I'll be
man.
right there.
Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything. I'll never be able to repay you.
Huh.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, Valora. What happens now? Your father said you're becoming a Grey Warden. You're leaving, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'll be back for you.
No, you won't.
Huh.
The Grey Wardens can't have wives or families.
Not entirely
I
true.
guess we'll never know what might have been. Your friend is waiting. Be safe out there.
Aw. Poor Nessiara. Hey, Shiani.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
How are you holding up?
I'm all right. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll.
Oh, man.
I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
I love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
Oh, man. It was either become a Grey Warden or be executed. There was really no choice, and Duncan was the one who made it possible. Being the great man that he is. Alright, Duncan. I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Yep. And we will not be back here at the Alienage until much later on in the game. And I honestly don't recall that much in terms of what happens in terms of the interaction. I know that you do get to meet Shiani again. I don't recall how many others from this story you actually do meet. I'll have to look that up, because I honestly haven't seen that much footage.
We will be traveling south through
I'll
the
try and
Netherlands to the ruin of
remember all the
Ostagar, on the edges of the
implications.
Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Haldir, by the way, is a name of actually one of the elves in Fellowship of the Ring. You can go check it out if you want. I believe he's one of the elves that was at Lothlorien. That's why I chose that name. I'm Haldir, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Denerim.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage?
Yes.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Really? The guards will not allow the king to go there? What are they, the Secret Service? Telling the president that he can't go there? What? Since when are the guards able to tell the king where he can and cannot go? So sorry, Your Majesty, but we are forbidding you to go here. We don't care if you have more authority than we do. We can tell you where you can and cannot go. That is an absurd concept. I cannot believe I just heard him say that. Wow, I can just be completely blunt with him. You have no idea how bad it is, do you?
You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn, in the alienages and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return
to my
tent. He's not
used to humans treating him this
Loghain
nice.
waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
He went from seeing Vaughn
Your
to seeing
uncle
King
sends his
Cailan.
greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It's such a drastic change that he has experienced seeing Vaughn first, and now all of a sudden meeting King Cailan, who is incredibly nice and respectful and courteous to him. It's a bit of a shock for him, but it's a welcome. It's a pleasant surprise for him. So yeah, I could have been very straightforward with him, saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, I killed the Jarl's son because he raped my cousin," but he'd be like, "Huh? What?" And then Duncan would be like, "There are some things that you should know about, but we'll talk about that later." So yeah, that is the City Elf origin story. As far as the ramifications for the main game, there's really not that much until you get to the alienage. I mean, yeah, I think they may reference the fact that you're an elf when you go see the Dalish in the Brazilian forest, but not as much as if you were a Dalish elf. Because obviously the city elves and the Dalish elves are actually pretty different. They're not that similar. So, but once you get back to the alienage, I'm sure that you know, I do know that you do run into Shiani, and that it's like, oh my gosh, cousin, hey, good to see you. I don't recall many others. I know that you do run into Valendrian, but like I said, I actually haven't seen that much. I didn't really take the city elf that far into the game. But where does it? How do I like this origin story? It's actually one of my favorites. Honestly, I do like this one more than the Dalish one, just because I think the whole aspect of you and your cousin were about to get married, and then all of a sudden this slime Vaughn, he just shows up, he breaks the whole thing up, he pretty much brags that he's going to take all the elven women there and just take them to his palace and have his way with them, and then maybe even kill them afterwards. I mean, it's just so vile and disgusting and evil. And the fact that you, whether you're a male or a female, and it's interesting the difference, the contrast, that if you are a male, you and Soros have to break in. If you're a female, he takes you there. Soros breaks in, he gets you some weapons, and then you begin your fight from inside the palace already, since Vaughn took you with the other women, and so playing the different genders of this origin story is definitely an interesting aspect of it. But I think that whole aspect of you start to care about protecting all those women from Vaughn, and that you eventually fight him and kill him because of what he did. I mean, the guy had it coming. That's one of those guys that he definitely deserved what he had coming. He was still just so arrogant up to the end, insulting you, calling you knife ears, which I guess I didn't point out, but you guys probably figured out that knife ears is a human insult towards elves, and it's a very well done origin story, and it's definitely among my favorites, along with the dwarf noble and the human noble. So yeah, that was it's definitely different from the Dalish Elf, but I actually like it more than the Dalish Elf one. So, not that many huge ramifications for the main game until you get back to the Alienage much later in the game, but it's still a good origin story. I definitely would recommend the City Elf as well as the other two nobles. So that was the male City Elf, and stay tuned for any of the other alternate origin stories, and I will see you guys next time.